Sunset in the Antelope Valley sets the stage for a matchup between two teams who are very much on the rise. AV Alta, unbeaten in 5 consecutive league matches, welcomes the Sarasota Paradise side coming off of back-to-back wins. Tonight's match is brought to you by Paris Law Firm, the nation's best for personal injury attorneys, proud founding partner of AV Alta. Find out more at paris.com. Let's dive into our USL League One standings, brought to you by JT4. AV Alta with its 5-match unbeaten run, now above the playoff line. Brian Claben's side got off to a very slow start this season, 0-2-4, but they've turned things around since then and now sitting in 8th place. Meanwhile, Sarasota Paradise, a first-year club, starting to find its stride. Back-to-back wins, 3 straight wins across all competitions. Mika Elevara's team is starting to put things together as this season progresses. Let's dive into tonight's WM player to watch. First for AV Alta, and folks, if you have not seen Adam Almage play, he is must-see TV. He leads this team with 5 goals. One of those 5 goals was actually the game-winning goal against Sarasota Paradise back on May 16th. He's as dangerous of a 1v1 player as you'll find this season. Truly an elite player out wide for AV Alta, and has created so many chances, not only for himself, but also for others. And while he's the goal scorer that we're looking at in this match, let's dive in to the distributor for Sarasota Paradise. Sander Ruud is tied for the league lead with 5 assists this season. He's been a tremendous player, playing professionally in the U.S. for the first time after spending a season in his native Norway last year. He was a former star at the University of Louisville, which is where Sarasota head coach Mika Elevara first got connected with him, and now a couple of years later, he gets to manage Sander Ruud in the first season for Sarasota Paradise. Should be a fun matchup in the Antelope Valley. A beautiful night for some soccer. The first time that Sarasota has had to make the cross-country trek to AV Alta. We'll have lineups and kickoff when we get back.
In Big Bear, every moment becomes part of your story.
It's where you can find the perfect lake spot for your family.
Make your way along the trail for the first of many adventures. Or see a new passion spark in their eyes for the very first time, where the sky reminds you just how big that story can be. Because Big Bear is where your memories are made, where they're written. The best memories are made in Big Bear. Start your tradition at bigbear.com.
When it comes to healthcare, you want all aspects of your care to connect and to work in harmony. Introducing Southwest Healthcare, a comprehensive network of care working together to serve you and your loved ones. Palmdale Regional Medical Center is proud to be a part of this new, expanded system. Our goal is to provide high-quality healthcare services that benefit you, your family, and our entire community. Experience health in harmony today with the new Southwest Healthcare.
Toyota of Lancaster's Buy Local and Save sales event is on. Come down today to save big on hundreds of vehicles in stock. Cars, SUVs, trucks, hybrids, and more. We have new vehicles arriving daily. In the market for a used vehicle? Toyota of Lancaster has a massive selection of used and Toyota certified used vehicles to choose from. Drive with confidence in the vehicle you deserve. Bad credit? No problem. Toyota of Lancaster will make your vehicle purchase safe, simple, and fun. Shop online at toyotaoflancaster.com. Toyota of Lancaster. Buy local and save.
Tonight's match is presented by Paris Law Firm, the nation's best for personal injury attorneys. Proud founding partner of AV Alta FC. Find out more at paris.com. Just about set to kick things off between AV Alta and Sarasota Paradise. AV Alta won earlier this season 2-1 against Sarasota. A look at the starting 11 brought to you by Visit Palmdale. With miles of hiking trails, a thriving art scene, plenty of lodging, and a rich aerospace industry, Palmdale is the perfect launching point for your high desert adventure. 4 changes for Brian Claben's side from last match against Fort Wayne. Most notably, change in goal, Jabril Doumbia getting the start today. This is just his 2nd USL League One start of the season, but he was the starter in the USL Cup win that just happened last match against Orange County. Meanwhile, 3 changes for Sarasota Paradise head coach Mika Elevara from last match, but a couple of names to look out for. Jonathan Bolaños, watch him on the left side up front. He played under Mika Elevara when Mika Elevara was with Rich Kickers, and Bolaños had the best stretch of his career. Also on that left side, Anderson Rosa pushing up from left back. That duo makes for a really dangerous combination on the left side for Sarasota. All set to kick things off here. Meeting number 2 all time between AV Alta and Sarasota Paradise. The first time that they're playing here at Lancaster Municipal Stadium, aka the Hangar. We are underway. Happy to have you with us as Jonathan Bolaños maneuvers ahead for Sarasota. John Gross with you on this Wednesday evening. League One late night. And it really is a late night if you are Sarasota. Having to travel cross country. This is 11 p.m. on their body clocks. Free kick on the way. Pardon me. Will be a throw for Sarasota. Sarasota arrived to California yesterday. And layover in Atlanta. So a long trip to get out to Cali. AV Alta has feasted against teams coming from the Eastern time zone. They are 7-2-6 all time at home against teams from the Eastern time zone. Jimmy Villalobos is down. Let's take a look at the injury report while we have a second here as Villalobos is tended to. This injury report is brought to you by Southwest Healthcare. Southwest Healthcare Palmdale Regional Medical Center brings health and harmony. Visit palmdaleregional.com for more information on all of our hospital services. None reported by either team. Two teams who are figuring things out at the right time. AV Alta unbeaten in 5 straight league matches. You want to throw in a USL Cup match as well. Last time out against Orange County, which is a budding rivalry. 2 local foes. Last year AV Alta downed them in the US Open Cup. And AV Alta beat them again 2-1 in the Prince Tires USL Cup. Elias Almesh scored the game-winning goal in the 76th minute to knock off the USL Championship side. Brian Clavin said it was a poor start for his team, but he liked how they responded in the second half. He said they looked like AV Alta in half number 2. And he added that it's always good to have the competition against USL Championship clubs, as Godwin Antwi could not bring it in. Tonight's Keys to the Match is presented by Big Bear Lake, where moments of the pitch and of the mountains become tradition. Start yours at bigbear.com. AV Alta, known for its ball-dominant style of play, and we've seen recently this possession dominance has turned into goals. So can they continue to possess with purpose? For Sarasota, look, they're coming on the road, having to travel across the country. The time difference notable as well, playing in a hostile environment. Embrace the atmosphere. Mika Elevara says that he loved playing, loves managing in atmospheres like this. It's a tough place to play, but he enjoys coaching in front of passionate fans. We've seen this team, this stadium be packed out quite a bit. Midweek match, not as large of a crowd as we've seen, but these fans still boisterous. They love their AV Alta side, and for good reason, given how well they've played as of late. Alex Sutton launches away. AV Alta 3-2-5 of the season. Meanwhile, Sarasota Paradise at 4-8-1. Back-to-back league wins for them for the first time in club history. They've won 3 straight across all competitions. And the pressure proved to be fruitful. This is promising as it's laid central and tapped in. Cesar Bahena, his first league goal of the season. And that is AV Alta soccer on full display. The press into an easy finish. look at our U.S. outdoor lighting replay. And just a disastrous moment at the back for Sarasota. And Behena with the easy put away. And he nets his first goal of the season in league play, his first pro goal in USL League One. And that goal was brought to you by Snow Orthodontics. Score your best smile with Snow. So an AV Alta side that will dominate you in so many ways. When they're in possession, when they're out of possession, they fight to win it back. Brian Clavin said he wants his team to boss this game, to be completely dominant in all facets. And that's not just this match. That's how he wants his team to play, match in, match out, and they truly do it. They've been doing it at a high level recently as Bolaños looks to respond. Bolaños, so dangerous 1v1 for Rosa. It's pinged in, and Dubia there. So Cesar Behena, the 5th minute goal, gets things going early for AV Alta. Trying to build on this 5-match unbeaten run, which is the 2nd longest in club history. Last year had a 9-match unbeaten stretch from mid-May to early July. As it's played long for Antwi. Blocked by Rosa. Desdoon, who had the assist on that goal. Cristiano Ortiz does well to keep it in play. Desdoon. That Desdoon assist, his first league assist of the season. Prolific goal scorer Jerry Desdoon. Brian Clayman has called him the most special player in this league. Ivanov. Ivanov lifts it for Antwi. Surging Godwin Antwi tries to turn the corner on Rosa, who beats him to the spot. Well defended by the Sarasota standout. A lovely bit of skill from Bolaños, tripped up. Rosa. Throwing it away for Mika Elevara's side, the inaugural head coach in club history. He said before these 3 straight wins across all competitions, his team's performances had been good. They weren't getting the results, but he said it certainly takes time to build things, especially when you're trying to build what Sarasota Paradise are trying to build. This is promising as Bryant leaves it central. Cycles wide for Bolaños. Works the byline. Bolaños pops it central. And Dumbia's there. Jabril Doumbia making his 2nd league start of the season. As Bolaños testing him. Villalobos. Cristiano Ortiz. Godwin Antwi. Turn to ESPN2 on Wednesday, June 17th for a USL League One battle. Forward Madison looks to regain momentum against surging Fort Wayne FC at 8 p.m. Eastern. Catch all the action on ESPN2, June 17th. Fort Wayne Another one of the expansion clubs. Fort Wayne, one of 5. Of course, Sarasota Paradise in that bunch as well. So exciting to see the continued growth of USL League One. This Paradise organization that was launched back in 2023. This is the inaugural pro season for the club. They're starting to figure it out as this season progresses. Pelivanov strikes it long. Bryant, Rude. There's Aaron Walker, a player coach for Sarasota. Former all-league player as Antwi takes it away. Jesus on Rosa. It's lifted in. And ricochets to Alex Sutton. Chick-fil-A Lancaster and Palmdale are proud to partner with AV Alta FC. Eat more chicken with the new Chick-fil-A season ticket and family pack, which gives you free original chicken sandwich at every game. Check out all match tickets by visiting avaltafc.com. AV Alta off to a good start, and the history favors them. They are 2-0-1 this season when scoring the opening goal at home. Meanwhile, Sarasota 0-0-4 when conceding. It would be 0-4-0 when conceding the opening goal away from home. Desdoon launches long towards Almesh. Battles with Pedersen. Almesh wins the throw. Throw in from Alfredo Ortiz. Villalobos gives it away. Elliot Jong does well to tap it forward. John making his first pro start. Antwi stumbles. Bahena taps it ahead. Having a tough time clearing this. Here's Almesh. And ricochets out for a corner. Check, that flag was raised, offside. Select is proud to be the official match ball supplier of the USL Championship. From the grassroots to the pros, Select is there every step of the way. Visit us.select-sport.com for the latest Select products, specials, and more. Select, the player's choice. Antwi. Pedersen. Tap it ahead. Declan Waters forced to launch it out for a throw. Waters anchors this back line, the reigning all-league center back. Spent the last 2 seasons with Chattanooga. Now part of the inaugural Sarasota side. Rosa. Here's Amadeus Linderoth, the native of Sweden. Part of a large contingent of Scandinavian players, 5 players from Scandinavian countries on this roster, and it is fitting when their head coach is from Finland. As it's lifted ahead, mad dash forward. It's played central by Bryant, back towards Ruud. Stays in the area, Ruud races after it. Bolaños lays it back off. Oh, what a save by Doumbia. Chandler O'Dwyer denied by Doumbia. Most threatening moment we've seen so far from the visitors. As Bolaños unselfishly lays it back, O'Dwyer asking for it. Those two former teammates in Richmond, so great chemistry between that duo, and it nearly resulted in a goal as we get set for a Lancaster corner kick. Anderson Rosa will send this in. Had a goal and assist last match against the Cosmos. As he swings it in, Doumbia forced to punch away, nearly an Olympico. Rosa pops it back in, Antwi taps it clear. Only as deep as Ethan Bryant, who uncorks one back into the area. It stays in play, and it's blasted high and out by Kaloyan Pelivanov. Some juice from Sarasota. It's another Toyota of Lancaster corner kick, as Ethan Bryant will send this in. 4th straight league start for Bryant. Still searching for his first goal contribution of the season. Before the play, a whistle comes in. Kalilu Jarju is our match referee, and he will usher over a pair of players. It's a heavy feed. It's all the way over O'Dwyer. Pedersen plays it across. Pedersen's ball headed down, pinballs through, and Doumbia is there again. A couple of bites of the apple, but Jabril Doumbia doing all he can to preserve this 1-0 edge. And if you're AV Alta, what a good situation to be in terms of your goalkeeper union. Denzel Smith, Jabril Doumbia. Outside of Spokane Velocity, when they're healthy with Carlos Marancio and the 2-time defending goalkeeper of the year, Sean Lewis, I don't think any other goalkeeping union is as good as this duo in this league. Desdoon. Almesh back for Desdoon. Lovely build here. Jerry Desdoon drives it central. Ortiz bags it. Sheer brilliance. AV Alta soaring early. You could not script a better start than this. You could not script a better moment than this. 1-2, Desdoon has space. Beautiful ball in, and off the volley, Christian Ortiz slams it home. I mean, this is stuff of beauty. Christian Ortiz unleashes, makes it 2-0. It's the second assist by Desdoon. And AV Alta doing everything right here. It's a Snow Orthodontics goal for AV Alta. Score your best smile with Snow. This team is so difficult to play at home. And frankly, the way this team has been playing recently, this team is so difficult to play, period. They're unbeaten in 5 straight. They want to dominate every aspect. They dominate possession, that's for sure, but can they dominate with that possession? The answer recently has been yes. Cristian Ortiz, his 2nd goal of the season. Somebody who was signed after impressing during open tryouts ahead of last year's inaugural campaign. As Bryant plays it ahead. Oh, it trickles through! And Doumbia, nearly a disastrous mishap. Fans, enter the Prinks Tires USL Cup Game Day Kit Sweepstakes for your chance to win a prize pack worth up to $2,000. Scan the QR code on screen and enter today. So a 2-0 lead for AV Alta. 5th minute goal by Cesar Bahena. 18th minute goal by Cristian Ortiz. This team is starting to put up some gaudy lines. A couple matches back, a 4-1 win against the Cosmos. Last overall match, 2 goals against Orange County. Last league match was a 0-0 draw against Fort Worth. AV Alta finding success early against Sarasota. And again, a Sarasota side that has found its stride lately. Still has ample time to work back into this one. It's taken away. Bolaños leaves it off towards Karani. O'Dwyer. Rude. Wide for Rosa. His cross blocked. Antwi was to play it back and clear. And that's popped ahead by Jerry Desdoon. Could not get there, but a lovely touch by Brian Clavin. 2nd-year manager for AV Alta. What a job he's done leading this club. Somebody who has a lot of experience working with academy clubs, Chivas USA, LA Galaxy, LAFC academies. He feels that experience working with younger players. One of the reasons why he has this job, his ability to develop players. And he said one of the goals, really the vision of AV Alta, bring in young players, develop them, sell them to higher leagues. Desdoon does well to stay with it, rolls it through. Bahena. Back for Desdoon, who has 2 assists already. Antwi. Bahena on the overlap. Antwi stays with it, leaves it off. Ortiz, who just scored moments ago. Back for the captain, Villalobos. The local product. As Ortiz skies it ahead. It's brought down by Almesh. Almesh, his ball redirected away clear. Soccer season is here, and SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the USL. Get all of your USL tickets and more from the #1 ticketing site, SeatGeek, your ticket to great seats. Point of this first 45. 5th minute goal, 18th minute goal by AV Alta. Both assisted by this man, Jerry Desdoon. Hooks up with Behena. Back for Desdoon. Desdoon goes down, Desdoon wins the whistle. There's a chance of Jerry breakout in the stands here at the hangar. Desdoon tee this up. He is 5th in the league in chances created. So it is pretty remarkable that these assists are his first 2 assists of the season. He stands over it alongside Godwin Antwi. It is Desdoon who rolls it ahead, backheeled, and then tapped in. But the flag is raised, no goal. Adam Almesh wanted it, would have been his 6th of the season. A big break for Sarasota, and they're quickly in the move ahead. The buzz here at Lancaster Municipal Stadium. These home supporters loving what they've seen. Looks like they perhaps began the celebrations thinking it was a goal. You can see the smoke hovering over the pitch. This is what Miguel Navarro was talking about, the atmosphere. So he loves playing in venues like this. Passionate fans. Offside flag is raised. Let's look back at this disallowed goal. So Desdoon put it through. It was the back heel by Pelivanov, and Almesh offside. Of course, if Pelivanov's ball found the back of the net, that would have been a goal, but it's headed wide. Almesh redirected it, but he was offside. The big storyline to this match, the fact that these two teams are so young. Both sides are amongst the 5 youngest teams in this league. Brian Clavin said, "Oh, it's a big goal for this team, develop young players." Same goes for Sarasota. Obviously with that youth, you could have some highs, you could have some lows, certainly inconsistencies. These two teams very young. Sarasota, average age of about 25. AV Alta, average age of about 23. Walker. Bryant, back towards Walker, and a throw in the way. AV Alta's brand new 2026 El Clasico kit is on sale in stadium and online now, courtesy of Hummel, the club's official jersey provider. Check out the full line of new AV Alta gear, including the new Poppy collection, by visiting shop.avaltafc.com. That's played into the area. Rude tries to dance his way back onto it. Throwing on the way. This basically could act as a set piece here. Sarasota trying to get one back as it's headed central. Stays in the area. Karani left it just upstairs. He's asking for the touch call. Will it be a corner or a goal kick? A point to the corner flag. Duumbi is down. Let's take a look at it. Initial header by Amadeus Linderoth.
Corner kick.
And then Karani. Yep, that's the right call. Good call by the officials. Duumbi hitting the post. Good to see him back on his feet. It's a Toyota of Lancaster corner kick. It's a low delivery, volleyed away by Villalobos. Pedersen works it back wide. A mile-high delivery, and Duumbi read it. Last 30 minutes through, two surging squads. Sarasota, back-to-back wins in league play, 3 straight wins overall. AV Alta unbeaten in 5 in a row. First time these two teams are playing out here in California. Earlier this season, it was a 2-1 AV Alta win. Adam Almeish, the game-winning goal in that match. Villalobos. Ortiz scored the second goal for AV Alta. Villalobos. Antwi. As well to stay with it and then link up with Jerry Desdoon, who has 2 assists already. 1-2 back for Desdoon. Poked free by Linderoth. Well done by Linderoth to stay with that, and then misplay by Sanderud, the counter press. Ruthless by Brian Clavenside. There's rightfully so much talk about what AV Alta does possession-wise, dominating the ball, but they're also strong out of possession with their press, but it does leave them a bit vulnerable at the back here. Karani trying to expose it. Rolls it for Bryant. Time and space for Bryant. Snaps it through, that cross blocked. Who was it last off of? Goal kick. Can't watch the match? Turn on Sirius XM FC 157, North America's only 24/7 source for engaging soccer talk, including USL All Access on Tuesday nights. Plus, your live matches from the USL, MLS, Premier League, and more, all on Sirius XM FC 157 and the Sirius XM app. Plenty going on in the world of soccer. Of course, the World Cup begins tomorrow, just a few hours. Mexico versus South Africa. The eyes of the soccer world, frankly, the eyes of the world on North America, with what's in store over the next few weeks. I asked Brian Clavin about his thoughts on this World Cup, his thoughts on what this means to the United States. He said he thinks back to when he was a kid, the 1994 World Cup, the last time it was played in the U.S. He went to multiple matches at the Rose Bowl growing up in the Los Angeles area. As Bolaños breaks through, Bolaños stabs it central. Karani, it's a heavy touch, and Karani gives it away. It's launched ahead, and well played by Linderoth. Brian Clavin said he saw Sweden, Cameroon, Argentina, Romania all play when he was younger. As it's sent in, Bolaños is well to keep it in play. And he added that that experience helped inspire him, and he feels that this World Cup will inspire so many young people as well. As Karani finds Rosa towards Bolaños. Bolaños run off of it by Villalobos. Falls neatly to Rude. Bryant. Ivanov clears. Waters. Ortiz, the intercept. Alfredo Ortiz, that is. Bolaños swings it wide for Bryant. Ethan Bryant. Dwyer is met and a goal kick on the way. We've seen moments, glimpses, flashes for Sarasota today. Still trying to find their footing here in California. Miguel Alvara said his team's identity goes back to his playing days. He played for a Dutch manager. They played, of course, total football. What is Dutch football without total football? The great Johan Cruyff. But so that's how they want to play, and it's taking a little bit to find that style on a consistent basis. But he wants versatility in terms of where people can play, how this team plays. He said they've seen glimpses of it. As Desdoon brings it down. Bahena. Ortiz. Villalobos probing. Sturdy number 6 for this team. Penetrating feed finds Desdoon. Bahena. Lovely bit of skill. The Alta, roughly 55% possession. Just a touch below their season average, 56. It's taken away. Rude needs the charge. A late whistle comes in. Jarju is our match referee today. As it's played back to Alex Sutton. Sutton, the first goalkeeper signing in club history. Bryant claims the second ball. Bryant looking for the whistle to no avail. Played ahead for Jerry Desdoon. Desdoon stays on it as Antwi alongside him. Jerry Desdoon rockets it into the back of Rosa. Desdoon. Antwi. Final minutes of this first half. Ortiz. Almesh works with now 2 on him. Adam Almesh swings it in. Rosa heads away directly to Antwi. Christian Ortiz. 1 goal already. Played back towards Ortiz. And a good read by Alex Sutton. Sutton had it knocked away from Christian Ortiz. Jarju will say no more of that. Take a look at this. Yep, that is clear cut. Rude. Rosa. Aaron Walker. Waters. Pulls it wide. Henderson. Waters again. Waters skies one in. Waters ball brought down by Bolaños. A save by Doumbia. Karani fights for it. Back out to Rosa. Rosa, Karani, lovely interplay here. Back towards Karani. Villalobos steps to break things up. And Desdune will cycle it away. Sarasota have knocked on the door multiple times today. And Doumbia has come up with some big stops. A shanked clearance by Sutton. Brought in by Bahena. Jabril Doumbia. Big performance from him in goal so far. Final few minutes of this first 45. 5th minute goal by Cesar Bahena. Cristiano Ortiz at the 18th minute goal. Both assisted by Jerry Desdune. Bahena gives it away. A surging Sean Karani has space, and Karani is turned away. 5th save by Jabril Doumbia in this first 45. What a performance by the reserve goalkeeper for AV Alta. Just the 2nd League One start of the season for Jabril Doumbia. He's playing in place of Denzel Smith. He's been stellar so far. Bolaños not get there, but it will be a corner. Sarasota actually leading in the XG battle, 0.92 to 0.89. But they're still scoreless because Jabril Doumbia is doing things like this. That was a more routine save, but this was great stop. That's exactly what you're taught to do as a keeper. Make yourself big. Toyota of Lancaster corner kick. Headed wide. Here's Waters.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Bahena. The takeaway. It has certainly been an enjoyable first 45. Both teams certainly going for it. Sarasota could very easily have at least one goal at this point. We will have 2 minutes of added time. I certainly get the sense that this one far from over, given how close Sarasota have come on multiple occasions. Given the recent run form of this side. I think can get one back before the halftime whistle, could certainly swing things. Fluttering ball wide towards Rosa. Keeps it in play, but to no avail. O'Dwyer. Wide for Bolaños. Bolaños drives one across. Rude races to get there, and he cannot. We have entered stoppage time, 2 minutes of added time. Brought to you by Southwest Healthcare. Southwest Healthcare Palmdale Regional Medical Center brings health and harmony. Visit palmdaleregional.com for more information on all their hospital services. Linderoth. Villalobos against Elliot Jang, the 16-year-old academy player for AV Alta, making his first pro start. As Almesh zooms ahead, Adam Almesh tripped up. They play on. A good late challenge to take Adam Almesh out of possession. Still time for maybe one last build here for Sarasota. Goal kick from Alex Sutton. Sutton, the New York City native. Not sure if he is a Knicks fan, but if he is, they just completed the largest comeback in finals history. Now one game away from winning the finals, so his home city certainly ablaze right now. And there is the halftime whistle. What a first half it was. AV Alta a 2-0 lead, but it did feel a bit closer than that. Sarasota Paradise threatening on multiple occasions, actually leading in the XG battle for what that's worth at halftime. But it was the two moments of brilliance. Cesar Bahena, Christian Ortiz putting the home side in front. We played 45 minutes in the Antelope Valley. Cesar Bahena got things going in the 5th minute. 13 minutes later, it was Christian Ortiz off the half volley. Jerry Desdune creating both goals as well. Halftime brought to you by Modelo. AV Alta in front 2-0. We'll be with you in a moment here from Cali. Halftime brought to you by Modelo. I'd say that probably sums up the mood for AV Alta right now. They're dancing, they're feeling good. A 2-0 lead at the break over Sarasota Paradise. Supporter groups help make USL League One the league that it is. Let's take a look at the Athletic Club Boise supporter group, the River Guard.
I think Idahoans have been clamoring for something that is theirs.
Feel a big sense of responsibility to do this right. You only get one first season.
For me, without soccer, it's like there's no air. Having it here, I feel like I can breathe again. Boise's never had anything like this.
It is halftime in League One. We hope you're enjoying the match so far. I'm Dan Lucas inside the USL studio with a look at some of the headlines. In winning their first League One match in Week 14, Corpus Christi FC made some history. That 3-2 win is the second match in League One history to finish with 2 goals in stoppage time to erase a 2-1 deficit. The Richmond Kickers did it in 2022. Red Hot Sarasota Paradise collected its third straight win with a 2-0 USL Cup victory over FC Naples, the battle in paradise. 18-year-old goalkeeper Roxon Amadeka earned his first professional shutout en route to League One Team of the Week. Entering this week's schedule, Charlotte Independence is on a 5-match win streak in all competitions, and Luis Alvarez has played a big part with 5 goals and 2 assists in that stretch. The 2024 Young Player of the Year has a career-high goal total already this season with 6. Upcoming national spotlight games on ESPN2, Forward Madison and Fort Wayne on the 17th. Saturday the 20th, Round 4 of the Prinks Tires USL Cup begins with Detroit City and Louisville City. And also that night, Las Vegas Lights in Orange County on CBS Sports Network, that game in the championship. This is the USL Halftime Update. Let's get you back out to your match.
Unimpeded, Gebhardt's able to get hold of it and go for goal and score. This one flashed in front toward goal. Oh, what a start for Fort Wayne.
You ever just look at them and think, yeah, I'm doing all right.
This summer, get 1,000 bonus points and a chance to win 250,000 bonus points.
We all have goals. But let's be honest, most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
Pain doesn't care who you are or why you hurt, but pain can be mastered if you know the way. Fight back with Tiger Balm's legendary herbal power. Trusted for over 100 years, our proven blend of camphor, menthol, and essential oils tames pain with the strength and speed of the tiger, so that you can rise above pain and get back to living. This is the way of the tiger.
Insurance companies are not your friend. In fact, their sole job is to make certain you get as little as possible at a time when you need it the most. At the Paris Law Firm, we have a long track record of forcing insurance companies to pay you every penny that you're owed. If you've been hurt in a crash, call us at the Paris Law Firm so we can help you in your time of need.
Let's take a look at the out-of-town scores brought to you by Big Bear Lake. halftime of this match, but 3 other matches already final in USL League One. A match between Westchester and Fort Wayne that came down to the wire. Westchester scored first, but Fort Wayne equalized in the 74th minute, 1-1 the final there. Charlotte Independence, a big clash, upper echelon of the League One table, taking down league-leading Union Omaha and shutting out Los Pujos as well. And then AC Boise jumped out to a 2-0 lead in the first 45. They held on the rest of the way to take down Richmond Kickers and pick up 3 points as well. So 3 matches in the books. This one the final match of the day. And let's take a look at the upcoming schedule for AV Alta. Brought to you by Morongo, and it's a home match against Spokane Velocity on Saturday. That'll be a really big test against a Velocity team that has had a strong season so far. But at Greenville Triumph, at Corpus Christi, certainly a couple of winnable matches for AV Alta as this team tries to really keep things rolling. They're unbeaten in 5 straight matches, potential for a 6th in a row without a loss. So that's the upcoming schedule for the home side. Now the visitors from Sarasota, they will welcome Union Omaha on Saturday, which will be difficult because Sarasota actually will not get home until around 1 a.m. on Friday. So it's going to be a long stretch of travel for them. They're not going to have a lot of time to prepare for Union Omaha and rest up and recover against the league leaders. So a tough test for them at home, but then they go on the road at Corpus Christi and at Richmond Kickers, which has a lot of intrigue given that Sarasota head coach Mika Elavara was with Richmond for quite some time as their lead assistant coach. He will head back to City Stadium on July 3rd. That is a look at the upcoming schedule. We still have 45 minutes left to play in this one. Halftime brought to you by Modelo. We'll get you set for half number 2 when we get back.
Are you wondering who belongs at Antelope Valley College? Let me introduce you to some students.
Dreamers.
Career builders.
Transfer students.
Working parents.
Veterans.
Student athletes.
First-generation students.
In short, you belong at AVC.
We're here for you, so visit avc.edu and apply today.
Back here at the hangar, got some creatures roaming around here at Lancaster Municipal Stadium. I'm loving the hat. That's a great look. Great look. Halftime brought to you by Modelo. AV Alta sitting in a good spot, up 2-0, but a really good first half. Sarasota Jonathan Bolaños nearly tucking one home. The chances would continue. Sean Karani shows off the pace. A well-hit ball, but turned away by Doumbia. Doumbia really strong first 45 minutes. As we take a look at the first half stats, and what jumps out to me, the shots on target. 5 shots on target for Sarasota Paradise. All 5 of them have been saved by Jabril Doumbia. If he keeps this up, he will be on the team of the week, in my full opinion. Possession numbers favoring AB Alta as expected. That's how this team plays. But the shot numbers certainly slanted towards Sarasota Paradise. That says to me this team is not out of this match. Touched on it right as the first half was coming to an end. Sarasota actually leading in XG right now, for whatever that's worth, but it does tell you that this team has created quality chances, just have not been able to finish. As AB Alta tries to extend this unbeaten run to 6 consecutive matches. Meanwhile, Sarasota Paradise, winners of back-to-back league fixtures, 3 straight across all competitions. And here we go, 45 minutes remaining. That man is his fingerprints all over this match. 2 assists by Jerry Desdoon, who last year returned to the pro level for the first time since 2022. In 2024, he was playing semi-pro soccer across California. AV Alta saw him playing Sunday League soccer, and within 5 minutes of watching him, they said, you know what, we want this guy. They brought him in ahead of last season. Last year was stellar, and this year has erupted. Brian Klaben calls him the most special player in this league. So from semi-pro soccer just 2 years ago to now dominating USL League One, Jerry Desdoon putting his team in front 2-0 with a pair of assists. As AV Alta will send this away, and as they so frequently do, I'd expect Almeida to just bomb this long. It's typically the game plan for them to start off halves. Allow them to assert their press. Happy to have you with us on this Wednesday evening. USL League One late night. John Gross with you. 2 surging squads trying to keep things moving in the right direction. AV Alta with a 5th-minute goal by Cesar Bahena, his first of the season. 18th-minute goal by Cristiano Ortiz, his 2nd of the year. Both managers rolling with the same 11 to start off this second half. Jang taps away. Here's Villalobos. Free kick on the way for Sarasota. Paradise side playing in their latest kick time in club history, for their body clocks at least. This match kicking off at 11 p.m. Eastern time. It is currently 12:09 Eastern time. And remember, this team only arrived to California yesterday, so not a whole lot of time to adjust, but that's just the nature of playing the schedule that they have. But now they're wide awake, 1 half into this one. They've found themselves on the precipice of finding the back of the net on a multitude of occasions. They're looking to generate more chances here. And skies it clear. Sutton directs it towards Bryant. Bryant wins a throw. Root. Bryant brings it down. Bryant taps it wide. Bolaños battles with Pelivanov. Bryant turns. Bryant, his shot deflected. Dumbia gave it a go, but not prevented from clearing the byline, and a corner kick in the way from Ethan Bryant. Bryant will take this corner kick, brought to you by Toyota of Lancaster. He's reuniting with Mika Elevara, who was an assistant coach with Richmond when Bryant played for the Kickers. In swinging ball, headed away, and Desdoon collects and clears. Bryant makes up a nice contingent of former Richmond players. 3 players on this Sarasota squad were a part of that 2022 Richmond Kickers team, which won the regular season. I think Elevara was assistant coach on that squad. Bolaños now working this right wing as he swings it in. Rude brings it in. O'Dwyer bangs it high. It is an 8th shot. Fan tracking it down, and will have to toss it back into play. Down, AV Alta player. This injury stoppage is brought to you by Southwest Healthcare. Southwest Healthcare, Palmdale Regional Medical Center brings health in harmony. Visit palmdaleregional.com for more information on all of our hospital services. Elliot Jang is the one down. What a story he is, the AV Alta Academy product. Just 16 years old. This is his 3rd overall appearance and his 1st professional start. He had an assist in that 2-1 win against Orange County in the last USL Cup match. But this will be the end of this match for Elliot John. Abrupt end and unfortunate end, and we certainly sent him our best. He will be replaced by Osvaldo Ley. Ley will make his 11th appearance of the season, just his 4th time coming on as a substitute. The former Panamanian youth international. His home nation will play in the World Cup. Group L with Ghana, Croatia, and the 3 Lions of England. As Ley makes his way on and replaces Elliot John. Here is Ley, his first touch. Quickly heaved in for Walker. Walker plays it back as Waters skies it clear. Walker nods on. Antwi. That change with Ley coming on, the only change we've seen so far through 52 plus minutes. That's tapped away, comes out to Sean Karani, who is upended, and a whistle comes in. Free kick for Sarasota. Sean Karani pleading his case. Talented player who was on the USL League One newcomer to watch list in the preseason, and for good reason. Actually has some MLS experience, played for the LA Galaxy in the CONCACAF Champions League. Last year starred for Galaxy MLS Next Pro squad. As it's driven in. Headed away only as deep as Bryant, who rolls it wide. Space to work with. That is sailed. And a point-blank opportunity goes awry for Sarasota. Let's take a look at our U.S. outdoor lighting replay. And it is Bolaños, really known to do a bit better than that in a situation like that. Waters the takeaway. Waters floats it towards Bolaños, heads it down. Bolaños took a deflection. No, it did not. It will be a goal kick. A bit more direct there. Waters stepping up from his center back spot and popping it over the top for Bolaños, who does have that pace to get in behind. Ortiz. His feed brought in by Pedersen. Desdoum. Dispossessed by Walker. O'Dwyer. It's a heavy touch. Walker. Ahead for Rude. Turns into space. Rude rolls it for Bolaños. Jonathan Bolaños pops it central off of Pelivanov. Doumbia, did he keep it in play? He did. Living on the edge there. Ortiz. Antwi. 1-2 back for Antwi. Godwin Antwi ahead of steam. Godwin Antwi still on the move. Antwi sticks with it. Almesh tries to work through traffic. Can't maneuver past Rosa. Well defended. Anderson Rosa still their 1v1 defending. Not as dangerous of a wide player as you'll find in this league. eFootball is here. Live your dream, rep your team, and play as your favorite USL Championship club. eFootball is free to play. Download now. Alex Sutton chatting things over with some of the AV Alta supporters, all smiles. There's a down player. There's the down AV Alta player. Let's take a look at what happened to lead to this. So there's that to attempt, and it's Bahena who's down. This injury stoppage is brought to you by Southwest Healthcare. Southwest Healthcare Palmdale Regional Medical Center brings health in harmony. Visit palmdaleregional.com for more information on all of our hospital services. Yeah, being aided off the pitch. He scored back in the 5th minute to get this party started for AV Alta. sent out. Almesh looking to quickly toss it in.
Waste Management.
First, we will see some changes brought to you by Waste Management. First up is Miguel Ibarra. He will replace Cesar Behena, who just made his way off the pitch with some discomfort. Here's a look at the goal by Behena back in the 5th minute. Press resulted the takeaway. Gesdoun serves it up, and Behena, that's his first of the season. He is replaced by the hometown hero, Miguel Ibarra. First signing in club history. One of the most decorated players in league history from Lancaster, California. Also entering is the other Almesh, Ilias Almesh. Ilias scored in the 76th minute against Orange County in the USL Cup match last time out. Late. Here's Villalobos. Ilias Almesh. Almesh turns the corner. Almesh. Waters does well to knock him out of possession. Almesh has now played in back-to-back league matches. He had not played in a league match prior to the May 30th fixture against Fort Wayne. He made his season debut against New Mexico United in USL Cup play in round 1. And that ball is read like an absolute book. Here comes Karani. Sean Karani's cross blocked. Jonathan Bolaños, brilliant read. Let's look back at it. That pass was telegraphed and Bolaños all over it. Karani could not find the angle as he tried to pop it past Eric Ceja. Throw in for Sarasota. Jorgen Pettersson will launch this in. Ball in, headed down. It's right back to Pettersson. Pettersson plays it across off the volley, no. And Doumbia settles it. Lovely night here in the Antelope Valley. 2,710 fans in attendance. It's a venue that routinely brings in some of the highest attended matches in the league, as Ilias Almesh is offside. And he may get a yellow card. He will. And deservedly so, for kicking that away. So booking in the 62nd minute, Ilias Almesh, who is now on the pitch with his brother Adam off of him. Late, taken away by Walker. Aaron Walker, the player coach for Sarasota, which is something that he did last season with Tormenta as well. It's switched across for Pettersson. Bryant, double team, Pettersson tracks after it. Lay tries to work it out of danger. Almesh back heels it right to Bryant, who skies it in, and no trouble. AV Alta FC are proud to partner with US Outdoor Lighting, your complete source for outdoor lighting. Visit usaltg.com to find out more. Almesh. Ortiz. Oh, Desdoon. Are you kidding me? That is lovely from Desdoon. And there's the whistle. Lovely bit of skill by Jerry Desdoon. He has that flair. He has that confidence, that desire. Look at this. I mean, how many players are even willing to try something like that? Beautiful stuff from Jerry Desdoon, who again was discovered 2 years ago playing semi-pro soccer across California. Now, he had played in this league in years past. Northern Colorado Hailstorm, a former stop for him. Here is Desdoon once more. Surges into space. Desdoon. Elias Almesh. Almesh. Byline. Corner kick. Sarasota getting ready to make a trio of changes. This corner kick brought to you by Toyota of Lancaster. Corner kick from Jerry Desdoon, who has 2 assists already. Ball in from Desdoon and brought in by Sutton. Quickly disposes of it. Bolaños tracks after it, but it's won by Ortiz. Final 25 minutes of this one. Here are first half goals. AV Alta in front. Whistle. Villalobos launches long. Desdoon. Beautiful first touch to bring it in. Jerry Desdoon works on Waters. Desdoon surges. Desdoon's ball sneaks all the way through. And it's brought in by Rude. O'Dwyer. Goal kick on the way. Sarasota getting set to make a trio of changes. Jordan Bender, Andres Rodriguez, and Brendan Kruger all getting set to enter. So Kruger will enter for Jorgen Pedersen. Jordan Bender on for Ethan Bryant. Andres Rodriguez on for Sander Ruud. Kruger will make his first league appearance since April 11th. He has played twice in USL Cup action, including playing 45 minutes last match against Naples. And a fourth change as well, Reed Valentine will come on for Amadeus Linderoth. These changes brought to you by these player recycling for Sarasota Paradise, powered by WM. So Bender on for Bryant, Rodriguez on for Ruud. Valentine replaces Linderoth, and Kruger enters for Jorgen Pedersen.
Number 46, Sander Ruud. Entering the match number 16.
Kruger, a Florida native. Very familiar with the Sarasota area, having previously captained Chargers SC in Clearwater. Had a standout career at Big South Conference powerhouse High Point University in North Carolina. Was the Big South Midfielder of the Year for the Panthers. He enters, as does Reed Valentine, who's primarily been a starter this year. Jordan Bender, this is his first league appearance since the last meeting against AV Alta, which was on May 16th. And Andres Rodriguez, his 13th appearance, just his 6th as a substitute. Some creative players coming off with that change, most notably Sandaroo. Mika Nalavara hoping that his bench options can add some more creativity to this squad as they try to break through. And they've come oh so close on multiple occasions. Almesh, despite the jersey tuck, continues on. Swings it wide for Antwi. It's brought in. Antwi into the area. Leaves it back for Almesh. Goal kick on the way. This is impressive from Ilyas Almesh. He's the one who sent that ball to Antwi on a platter. And he makes that trailing run. One-time hit. Sales. Well, they're loving it. For good reason. 2-0 lead, but whatever happened on the throw, she does not seem all too pleased with what she just did. As Dune goes down. Kalilu Jarju says no more after that tackle. Seha. Almesh flicks on for Desdune. Navy Alta dominating possession. And here comes Antwi, now looking to break forward. Numbers, Godwin Antwi. Dances centrally. Antwi finds Desdune. Back for Almesh. Almesh lifts it in. Waters pops it clear. This team can get forward so quickly. Second is knocking it around the back. The next on the move. That is a clear yellow card. Jordan Bender booked to the 72nd minute. US outdoor lighting replay. That yellow card brought to you by Paris Law Firm, the nation's best for personal injury attorneys. Desdune. Slips it across for Antwi.
Paris Law Firm yellow card. Issued to Sarasota player number 9. Jordan Bender.
The whistle comes in. Stay with AV Alta. The USL Championship and League One are on CBS Sports and ESPN platforms all season long. Catch live matches and expert analysis every day in the CBS Sports Golazo Network and ESPN+. Go to USLChampionship.com or USLLeague1.com for the complete USL TV listings. Ilias Almesh, his run broken up. Reed Valentine now works ahead. Sarasota team that looked very threatening in the first half. Just not much to show for in the second half. They had chances in that first half that looked very promising. In the second half, just one shot on target compared to 5 shots on frame in the first 45. For starters, AV Alta has dominated even more of the possession, about 70% possession in the second half after about 56% in the first half. So AV, part of the Sarasota, has just seen less of the ball. Desdune, up down by Waters. Brian Klaben and AV Alta players took exception to that kick from Declan Waters, who is shown yellow.
Sarasota player number 4, Declan Waters.
Knocks him down and then kicks it right at him.
Paris Law Firm, that's nation's best personal injury attorneys.
So it's a Harris Law Firm yellow card, the nation's best for personal injury attorneys. Toyota of Lancaster are proud founding partners of AV Alta FC, driving the Antelope Valley forward. Find out more by visiting toyotaoflancaster.com. Amish got himself in the mix, but nothing more than that. Good step by Osvaldo Ley. Leads the charge. Pulls it out. At this point, if you're AV Alta, you are content to do just this. Take those moments to move forward, but otherwise, just out some clock. O'Dwyer finds Karani. Karani drives it in. He's looking for Bolaños. Goal kick. Enter the Prinks Tires USL Cup Game Day Kit Sweepstakes for your chance to win a prize pack worth up to $2,000. Scan the QR code on screen and enter today. Fredo Ortiz lifts it. Ilias Almesh in behind. Almesh leaves it across. Unselfish. And it's finished by Antwi. That is teamwork as Godwin Antwi buries the assist from Ilias Almesh. All AV Alta, 3-0. Third goal of the season by Godwin Antwi. That goal brought to you by Snow Orthodontics. Score your best smile with Snow. Look at our U.S. outdoor lighting replay. What a lovely ball this was. Almesh in behind. Look, he could have taken this himself. Instead, rolls it across. He knows that Antwi alongside him will have a much easier time scoring, even though Almesh probably could have buried that. That is unselfish. Godwin Antwi. That's his third goal of the season. The other 2 goals he scored have both been absolute bangers. Had a Team of the Week goal, had a near half-field goal. That one, certainly the easiest goal that he scored all season. But all goals count the same. He makes it 3-0. It's taken away. Here's Jerry Desdoon. Desdoon tried to cut back, lost his footing. Does well to rise right back to his feet and keep his team in possession. Seha. Desdoon. Omesh. Karani really got there to take it away. It's a hard tackle. Bender already on a yellow card, has to be careful. He came on just a few minutes ago. Already one yellow card, and that's a hard challenge. Two changes being made for AV Alta. Colin Anderson will enter for his 10th appearance of the season, replaces Godwin Antwi, who just scored. Let's look at the Antwi goal. There's the lovely ball over the top, the unselfish feed. And Antwi puts it home. Entering the match is Santiago Higuereta, young player for AV Alta out of the AV Alta Academy. Anderson being held off for the moment. Higuereta is out there. This is his 3rd league appearance. He has scored once. It was a lovely goal for the young player. Offside. Anderson restlessly waiting. Bender switches for Bolaños. Walker. Rodriguez. Kruger. Back for Rodriguez. Walker. O'Dwyer. That feed taken away. Surge from Cristian Ortiz, who has scored once today. He's waiting for reinforcements. Higuereta. There is the 17-year-old Higuereta. It's a 1-on-5. Slim odds to win that duel. Ivanov pulls. Will be a throw for the visitors. Blasted along by Valentine. Headed into a dangerous spot. Doumbia able to leap and bring it in. AV Alta minutes away from seeing this one out, picking up 3 points. Also minutes away from a clean sheet. Ronnie goes down. Play on. As Villalobos picks things up for Higuereta. Lane. Higuereta. Alta just asserting itself throughout this match. A team that wants to dominate possession. Almesh races, able to blow by Kruger. Waters able to recover. As Bender skies it long towards Bolaños. Look at this playing style. It is somewhat rare to find in the U.S. Bolaños is down. Jonathan Bolaños taking a second to stretch. Bolaños all good to stay in there. Experience the best night in the AV. The 2026 season schedule is presented by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. The AV Alta Summer of Soccer is here, with Spokane Velocity up next on Saturday, June 13th, which includes the first ever job fair at AV Alta prior to kickoff. Don't miss the opportunity to meet over 30 industry leaders in the AV, from aerospace to hospitality. Kickoff is set for 8 p.m. and tickets are on sale now. Get yours before they're gone at avaltafc.com. So Roberto Burlu makes his way on for Jonathan Bolaños, who was just shaken up. Burlu, third appearance of the season for the 24-year-old. Almesh needs a whistle. I was talking earlier about the style that AV Alta wants to play, and Brian Klaben said his point of view is that we try to play the gold standard of football. That is the style that all teams try to play, being ball dominant, wanting to be in possession, which he acknowledges not all too common in the U.S. This team wants to be able to build, break teams down, advance the ball, which is, of course, the hardest thing to do. But he said it's the only way to send players to higher levels. And that's certainly a big focal point for this club. And he's a guy who has spent time with some of those clubs and nations at the higher levels. He interned with the Argentina national team and Barcelona, so it does not get any bigger than those two. And that's the background that Brian Klaben's coming from. It is fascinating to see the wide gamut of styles that teams in this league play. It is so diverse. On one end, you have an AV Alta, you have a Union Omaha, ball dominant. On the other, even Boise this season as well. On the other end, you have a Chattanooga, who last year just 37% possession. It's a little bit higher this year, but still two extreme ends of the spectrum. Certainly makes preparing for all of these matches a challenge. That's something that a lot of coaches talk about in my chats with them throughout the season. That's certainly a trend, just how difficult it is to coach in this league, given the different playing styles, every match a challenge. Anybody can really beat anybody. Ilias Almesh. Higareda. Alfredo Ortiz lifts it ahead. In by Anderson. Out for Ibarra. Feet broken up by Reed Valentine. Valentine, the Dallas, Texas native. We've talked a bit about the continued growth of USL. Reed Valentine, his dad is Matt Valentine, the owner of 2027 USL Championship club, Atletico Dallas. A lot of excitement about that. Here's Burlew. This cross block, Burlew. Hey, again there. And a throw in the way as we inch towards stoppage time. And the fourth official has indicated 4 minutes of Southwest Healthcare stoppage time. Southwest Healthcare Palmdale Regional Medical Center brings health and harmony. Visit palmdaleregional.com for more information on all their hospitality services. Andres Rodriguez swings it in. It's headed home. Sarasota, something to salvage. Roberto Burlew with the goal. His first of the season. Take a look at our U.S. outdoor lighting replay. Just went up and able to knot it home. Somebody who returns to Sarasota. He had previously played for their League Two squad. First player from last year's USL 2 team to make the jump into the club's professional roster. Former Wisconsin Badger. As he heads home, his first goal, a special moment for him. Anderson races to get there, nearly did. Surge from Rosa. O'Dwyer. Back to Rosa. Final moments of stoppage time, so there will be no clean sheet for AV Alta. But outside of that, one lapse and a corner kick. This has been a complete performance by them and a much improved second half, especially defensively. Sarasota was very close to putting home at least one goal in the first half. And you wonder just how different this match would be if they get one of those goals in that first half. At the very least, would be just a 1-goal deficit, possibly a little bit more juice as well for them. I do say scoring is contagious. Had a couple of chances that just did not go their way in that first half. Almesh battles on Burlew, who just scored his first pro goal. Burlew wins that duel. If you're looking for positives, Burlew's certainly one of them. Scoring off the corner kick and that 1v1 battle. Ibarra forces Waters to send it out for a throw. Look ahead for these two teams. AV Alta will host Spokane Velocity Saturday. That'll be a big battle. Meanwhile, Sarasota Paradise will host Union Omaha on Saturday as well, welcoming the top team of this league. Taken away by Karani. The dying embers of this match. It's likely the last moment for either team. Rodriguez dips it ahead. Lay sends it clear. Still time as Walker angles it wide, headed central towards Karani. One clearance should do it, and there's the whistle. AV Alta, as advertised. A 6th consecutive league result for Brian Clavin's squad. And they do so with a 3-1 win over Sarasota Paradise.
That concludes tonight's match, presented by Paris Walker.
3-1 the final score.
Sarasota Paradise won.
And there is Jerry Desdoon, who had an assist on 2 of those 3 goals. For that performance, he is the Morongo Casino Resort and Spa man of the match. This was back in the 5th minute. His press forcing the takeaway. And then a little later on, 18th minute, working 1v1, plays off of Adam Amesh. Lovely little 1-2. Sneaks one across, finds an unmarked Cristiano Ortiz. What a hit that was. That made it 2-0. Jerry Desdoon now 4 goals, 2 assists on this season. And he was outstanding, but you know who else was really good? Jabril Doumbia, making just his 2nd USL League One start of the season. This is our save of the match, brought to you by JT4. There were a couple of options to choose from. Doumbia getting big, turning away Bolaños, keeping things as is at that point in the match. Now, Pepsi, a bow on things when we get back. A 6th straight result for AV Alta as they cruise against Sarasota. Final score brought to you by Pepsi. AV Alta takes down Sarasota Paradise. It was a good battle tonight in the Antelope Valley. 3-1 the final score as AV Alta picks up a 6th consecutive league result. Let's dive in to the match that was. Full-time highlights presented by Pepsi. Back in the 5th minute, Declan Waters. That is a rare mishap by the sturdy center back, Gary Desdoon, all over it. Links up with Cesar Bahena for the 5th minute finish. This is our play of the match, brought to you by Pepsi. Gary Desdoon, 1-2 off of Adam Almesh. Surges into space. Ortiz finds a pocket. And it's one thing to find a pocket, another thing to hit a strike like that. Everything about this is just gorgeous. The 1-2, the run, the cross, and of course the finish. Sarasota would threaten. They really tested Jabril Dubia in his back line. Dubia getting up there, aligning with the post. Thankfully be okay. This is another prime opportunity for Sarasota. Bolaños falls so neatly to him, but Dubia gets big, chests it away. Test would continue. Sean Karani, dangerous player, top this formation, denied in the strike. That kept things at 2-0 at halftime. AV Alta not done. Ilias Almesh, look how unselfish this is. He finds the surging Godwin Antwi. Almesh could have taken this himself. He may have scored, he may not have. But instead he wanted the more surefire thing, so he passed it over to his teammate. And then Sarasota able to salvage something late. It is a memorable moment. Roberto Thurlu, his first professional goal in USL League One, was certainly a bright spot off the bench for the visitors. Now we'll look at our full-time stats presented by Chick-fil-A Lancaster and Palmdale. Eat more chicken. Sarasota actually in the edge in a couple of categories. They were +5 in shots, +4 in shots on target, but all 3 shots that AV Alta took found the back of the net. Possession numbers as expected, favoring AV Alta. And, you know, it's one thing to have shots, but look at the quality of the shots as well. XG battle was 2.04 AV Alta, 1.34 Sarasota. So even though Sarasota had more shots on target as well, the looks were a bit better for AV Alta. Come away with another victory. Now sitting on 17 points. This team is heating up. This team is looking like the real deal. 6 straight results for Brian Clavin's squad as they take it 3-1. Final score brought to you by Pepsi. A huge thanks to all of you for joining us today, for our entire fantastic production team. My name is John Gross, saying so long. AV Alta in the win column once again.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the express written consent of the United Soccer League.